Hello everybody, I will be responding to shoe0nhead, so without much further ado, take it away, Shoe.
Thank God we have our strong institutions and the Democratic Party to protect us. Right? Political groups and nonprofits aligned with the Democratic Party have spent nearly $44 million to boost the profile of far-right candidates. Ads purchased by Pritzker allies attacked the more moderate Aurora Mayor Richard Ivrin in the Republican primary and drew attention to the more far-right candidate Darren Bailey. Pritzker's ad buy for the primaries was more than triple of what Bailey had raised for his own campaign. In Colorado, a similar story has unfolded, with significantly more funding. The Colorado Sun reported that Democrats spent nearly $7 million to elevate more far-right Republican candidates running for governor, about $4 million more than Republicans spent on their own primaries. So basically, the Democratic Party is funding far-right candidates because they think they'll be easier to beat in the general election. Perfect, amazing, because it worked so well in 2016, right, Hillary? Like, what if they win? Hell, a few of them already won their primaries. How the fuck are we supposed to take your threat to democracy thing seriously when you're literally funding it? Oh no, the MAGA fascist Republicans are taking over the party! Oh no, they're a threat to our democracy!
Here I am, Nancy Pelosi, saying this country needs a strong Republican Party, and we do. Not a cult, but a strong Republican Party.
I don't want a strong Republican Party, Nancy. I want a weak, submissive, breedable Republican Party. But after
For me, that was a really hard and difficult video for me to get through. I mean, like, I've tried to make this video like a million times because it was like really hard for me to get through because this is how it looked like. So, like, these decisions directly impact me, especially because shoe0nhead is right. Sometimes they win. David Duke served as a member of the Louisiana House of Representatives from the 81st District. Andy Worski was in a live stream with Jaden McNeil and Mr. Medicare, where I think it was Jaden McNeil that said that Joe Kent, Paul Gosar, J.D. Vance, and Steve King are all associated with American First and Nick Fuentes. J.D. Vance won. Steve King, an American far-right politician and businessman who served as a U.S. representative from Iowa from 2003 to 2021. Joe Kent narrowly lost. The Democrats are playing with fire. Bill Clinton will play the saxophone on the Arsenio Hall show to get the black votes. Then he'll get to fund crime to put more black people in prison. I never believed that the Democrats had much love for black people. However, I would never believe in a million years that they would help fund the opposition, particularly the far-right opposition. But I guess it's not too surprising, since they do spend a lot of time worsening race relations. Or racism equals prejudice plus power, therefore black people cannot be racist, only prejudice, because black people have no power. Wait, what's this? Audience, I'm confused. I'm deeply confused. Now, according to Francesca Ramsey in MTV Decoded, racism equals prejudice plus power. Therefore, only white people can be racist. That's what Francesca Ramsey told me. When you are not white, you can never be racist. You could only be prejudiced. I am quite sure that, all of the black people who've seen or heard that racist rants, I'm quite sure that they would think, oh no, she's a person of color. Therefore, she cannot be racist. She can only be prejudiced. And here I'm in a complete bewilderment. DeSantis made 20 arrests, 15 of them involving black voters accused of voting illegally. Man, I am confused because DeSantis is so white. You know what? Scratch that, scratch that. You know what? Racism equals prejudice plus power. Therefore, at least according to Francesca Ramsey, only white people could be racist, and a person of color could only be prejudiced because people of color do not have any institutional power, so we have nothing to fear. DeSantis, even if he becomes the next president, is incapable of being racist. He's only capable of being prejudiced because if you have dark skin, you are incapable of having power. At least us black people, we could always count on the Chinese.
Away in the pine, in the pine, but the sun never shines.
Ça me coupe le souffle à chaque fois.
Wait, Chinese people compare to black people to animals? How could that be? We're all people of color. That is a clip from Empire of Dust, by the way.
管是有时候发电机什么那个，所以说实话有点傻。抓住那种就是感觉可恨的话，我一定要把它整回去，丢到营地里面，干干老夫里面要打他一顿，或者就是我不打他，我给警察面前让警察打。
If you are black and that bothered you, don't be, because Chinese people cannot be racist, only prejudice. Only white people can be racist. For me, I don't care how you look like. If you are terrible to me, you could be black, white, Asian, polka dot, green, purple. If you're terrible to me, I don't care how you look like. I don't like you. Likewise, if you are a wonderful person, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Mexican, blue, purple, polka dots. I don't care. If you are a wonderful person, I would like you. I still hate social justice, as I think that it causes more problems than it fixes. I believe in individualism over collectivism. There are so many wonderful white people out there. We shouldn't discount all white people because there are terrible white people in high positions. And we shouldn't discount all white people because a selected number of white people in history did terrible things. There are numerous wonderful, amazing white people out there. And we shouldn't push them away over something that they have no control over. They didn't decide to be white. White people didn't go like, oh, I decided to be white. Nobody decides to be white. And we could be pushing white people away. And we shouldn't push white people away because there are white people who have suffered during the civil rights era trying to help us. Take civil rights activist Jonathan Daniels, who did everything he could to help black people. We shouldn't view white people as our moral inferiors. What I would like to see happen is for things to be more bottoms up than top down. I don't really trust politicians. I don't really trust political leaders. That is, fading away more and more each day. But I really would like to see, and I have discussed this with the Rancing Feminist, or Claudia Brown. I think she goes by Claudia Brown now. I don't think she goes by Rancing Feminist anymore. But what I would like to see is for things to be more bottoms up. Because if caring about Black people becomes an unpopular issue, then the politicians, they would screw us over in a heartbeat just to get a vote. Therefore, we would be better off if we reached out to more and more white people ourselves. Then we could tell white people about the Southern Center for Human Rights and the Innocence Project, which I would think would help out Black community a lot. That is my idea, and I would love to hear yours. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.